Hi guys, welcome back to TipRanks. My name is Annika and we love hearing about what you guys think about different stocks and your opinions on them. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. So I'm really excited for this stock today. It's called Inovio and the ticker is INO. If you guys have been keeping track with Inovio, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear more. So way back when the pandemic began, Inovio was a small biotech sort of punching above its weight, and it was mingling with pharma giants trying to stamp out the COVID-19 pandemic. The company was on a race to bring the COVID-19 vaccine to the market. But despite this was something I was questioning. The stock price seemed to be falling. And this, I realized, was because Inovio was struggling to get its COVID-19 DNA vaccine, INO 4800, past the mid-stage of testing. Well, at least in the US. So for the past 14 months, the FDA actually put brakes on the development of the vaccine. The regulatory body wanted to gather more information about the vaccine and the proprietary delivery device via which it's administered. So after this long review, the FDA has finally given approval for Inovio to commence its phase 3 study, which makes the US the 7th country to approve the late-stage trial. And because of this good news, analyst price targets are incredibly high. So the current price for Inovio Pharmaceuticals is $7.34. The analyst rating consensus, although it's a hold, the analyst price target on INO is $17.25. This is 135.01% upside based on 5 Wall Street analysts offering 12-month price targets. Oppenheimer analyst Hartaj Singh deems it to be a buy with a $35 price rating. And this is a 376.84% upside. And he said that the lifting of the US FDA partial clinical hold is important for regulatory and future commercial purposes. He also said that with the pandemic potentially receding in the US, COVID-19 infections falling, the company still expects to recruit less than 10% of its Innovate patients from the US. However, the gravitas of an FDA imprimatur and the potential of future US approval are important. However, there have also been other recent positive developments as well. India has also signed up for the trial. The INO and the Colombia Ministry of Health and Social Protection have also signed a Memorandum of Understanding, an MOU, to develop COVID-19 and possibly other vaccines. Additionally, realizing the INO 4800's inherent advantages, the vaccine can be kept at room temperature for more than a year. The World Health Organization has also jumped on board and initiated a global phase 3 trial. Singh anticipates interim readouts from the global phase 3 Innovate study as early as the first half of 2022. The TipRanks Smart Score is a 6 in that it is neutral when it comes to outperforming the market. Despite this, new sentiment is bullish despite some TipRanks investors being very negative. Hedge fund activity has decreased and technicals have been negative, and fundamentals have also been a negative 40.79% return on equity. But with the recent developments, we can see further progress in clinical studies. Inovio has continued to make advancements in the infectious disease space. They have global collaborations with many different partnerships, including the World Health Organization and Public Health England and many more. The main development that investors need to watch out for is the fact that they've advanced their COVID-19 vaccine candidate INO 4800 into a global phase 3 trial, which was long awaited. They have many different medicines in the pipeline, with the COVID-19 Innovate in phase 3 and the precancerous cervical dysplasia in phase 3 as well, with many reaching phase 2 and many eventually going to go into phase 3. Total revenue for Inovio was $292,000 for the 3 months ended September 30, 2021. This was higher compared to the $236,000 for the same period in 2020. However, total operating expenses were $60.2 million compared to $36.6 million for the same period in 2020. They did have a net loss for the quarter, which was at $60.2 million, or around 0.29 per basic and diluted share. One of the reasons for the increases in operating expenses was because of the increase in R&D. R&D was $47.1 million compared to $26.5 million for the same period in 2020. When it comes to biostock companies that are in clinical stages of development, R&D expenses can be high, but this is usually translated into profits if the R&D ends up paying off. So this is why sometimes we see delayed increases in share prices, because we tend to wait until clinical results are positive, until we see positive expectations and momentum come into investors, and then share price increases. As expected, the main risks for Inovio are in legal and regulatory, with 27% of risks in legal and regulatory. The second is in finance and corporate, and then tech and innovation, with the following in production, ability to sell, and macro and political. There is a really cool feature to check out on TipRanks called the community feature, where the TipRanks community can share their thoughts about Inovio Pharmaceuticals or any other stock they want to talk about. Just a day ago, Ronan posted 35 price target by March 2022. It seems that people are bullish. So guys, what do you think of Inovio Pharmaceuticals? Are you guys excited? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'm actually really excited to see where this trial ends up and how we can see the share price increase in the future. Remember, this is not financial advice, but I love hearing what you guys think. So leave down below in the comments about what you think and any news you've heard on Inovio Pharmaceuticals. Are you guys bullish? And don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button and that bell notification so that you know when the TipRanks channel releases a video. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!